But this operating system consists of 3 parts, hence the Triforce. The first part that is super meaningful to merchants is what Daily Deals does for them, which is it allows them to stimulate demand quickly for large numbers of people, and the demand is of the form of awareness and trial. So that's really what happens. If you get featured as a Groupon Daily Deal, you get like 2,000 people walk into your store over the course of the next week. And some of the challenges we have there are like we just max out businesses, and so we've gotten really good at operational kind of management of that. But that's the first component of the Triforce, because it's a really important, it's a fundamental need of any local business, is to be able to actually market themselves and drive trial. And so it's sort of necessary but not sufficient. The second big piece is this yield management piece I just talked about. For those of you who don't know what yield management means or don't know what it means in this context, if you think about the airline industry has gotten really, really good at finding the right price point for a seat in real time in order to match supply and demand. When Sabre was invented, it created this real-time marketplace where that kind of a clearinghouse where you could literally move price around and demand could find supply instantly. And as a result, they can be very, very efficient and optimal about pricing out the tickets which is the only thing that's kept the airline industry alive, really. So wouldn't it be interesting if we could do the same thing for local commerce? That literally a merchant could turn a dial, a price dial, and if they turned it down, people walked in the door. The idea of yield management is kind of an obvious thing to, maybe it's not that obvious, I don't know, but I think it's fairly obvious. But the execution of it is unbelievably challenging, and we're actually getting it to work. It's kind of amazing. I think that's actually like a 10 times bigger opportunity than Daily Deals. But it's the second component of the Groupon operating system, and the third component is around driving repeat business. So once people have tried a business, how do you keep a relationship with them? How do you motivate them to come back? How do you, it's a loyalty program is essentially what it is, retention.